This is my audience for my speech. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tanika Stevens, and I'll be presenting my speech to you on refugees. Refugees are defined as a person who is forced to leave their country to escape war. There are 5 countries in this world that houses millions of refugees. Out of those 5 countries, Syria and Afghanistan houses the most refugees in the whole wide world. The refugee crisis is a human crisis. In Syria, there are 6.6 million refugees. Syria continues to be the largest forced displaced population in the world. The war erupted in March 2011, and it took 2 years for 1 million people to be displaced. 9 years on, more than half of pre-war population has been internally displaced or forced to seek safety in neighboring countries. 13.2 million people are on the run, including 6.6 million people who have escaped across the borders. Syria refugee crisis remains the world's largest refugee and displacement crisis of our time, now entering the 11th year. 5.6 million Syrians are refugees, and another 6.1 million are displaced within Syria. 11.1 million people in Syria need humanitarian assistance. Half of the people affected by Syrian crisis are children. In 2019, Mercy Corps provided assistance to 1.48 million people across Syria with urgently needs such as food, water, blankets, and other essentials. Now let's move on to Afghanistan. 40 years ago, Afghanistan started fleeing the violence in their country. The end of 1980, there were more than 4 million Afghan refugees in Pakistan. Afghans represent one of the world's largest protracted refugee population. There are currently more than 2.6 million refugees in the world from Afghanistan. In 2018, Afghan documented the highest ever recorded civilian deaths. There were nearly 11,000 casualties, which included 3,804 deaths, 7,189 injuries. The highest ever recorded number of children were also killed in 2018. In conclusion, Syria and Afghanistan are 2 of the most largest countries that are refugees. Mercy Corps is currently working to build a stronger foundation for refugees by improving economic opportunities, training for better crop growth, helping women and girls find better access to job opportunities, and are providing cash cards for